friends, and welcome back to another bullet journal with me video. Today we're planning out my April spreads, and this time I decided we were doing a fruit theme, and I made this decision not realizing that Stephanie from Stephanie Bookish also did, well, she did a strawberry theme, so it's like kind of a fruit theme. And I have a strawberry page in here, so it looks like I'm copying her. I swear I didn't know she did that before I planned out my pages. It was just kind of a coincidence. I honestly just saw a lot of fruit-themed things on Pinterest, and I was like, that is so cute and so spring. And so I was like, we're doing fruit. So this first page is on my month at a glance, and it's got blueberries on it, which I think are really cute. Also, if you're wondering, my bullet journal and my markers are both from Michael's. So on to the next page. This is my monthly calendar page. And I have a lot of issues with this page. You'll see why in just a second here. And there it is. My watch tore the page. I thought about taping it, but one, I was out of tape, and two, I didn't want to tape it and not be able to color over it, so I just didn't tape it. And honestly, it lays pretty flat to where you can barely see it. So I was just like, oh well, we're just gonna leave it. Issue right there. The marker slipped out of my fingers and then I marked it and I was like so angry. I decided to continue coloring and then I would figure out how to fix it. I did actually pull out my stickers, you'll see in a second, to like try to cover up the mistake, but none of the stickers really like matched the lemon theme or the yellow theme. And I just didn't like any of them. So I decided not to go with stickers and just make a bunch of yellow polka dots on the page to make it like draw less attention to that mark. It's still there, it's still visible, but it's better than it was. I'd say aside from all the mistakes on this page, I really like how it turned out. I really like the yellow. So this next page is my to-do list. And this is the strawberry page, and I've got to say, this is my favorite page. It turned out so pretty. Gonna be honest, I only did the normal 6 spreads that come with my bullet journal. Like my bullet journal comes with printed pages, and I just colored the opposite side, as you have seen. Last month, I did some other pages that I do every month, like my page tracker and my daily highlights, so if you wanted to see those pages, you can check out the link in the card. But I decided not to do that this time because it's the same for every month, it's the same design, so it doesn't really change too much, and it's just time consuming, so it's hard to like have the motivation to film me doing that. But I will say, even though I only did the 6 pages in this video, it took me so long to do these pages. I think the raw footage for this video was 3.5 hours, and my hand was just killing me. And that doesn't include the time I had to stop coloring because my camera died and then my card filled up, and so I had to stop and charge the battery or clear some space on my card. So like I think I spent about 5 hours probably total like doing this project, and honestly my hand was killing me so bad. On that note, if the lighting changes at all in this video, it is because I started out by my window with some nice lighting, and then the clouds came out and it got really dark, and so I had to set up my ring light, and then it got dark outside because I was doing it for so long, so then the lighting changed even more. So I apologize that the lighting changes throughout the video. Also, if you were wondering, I was listening to the audiobook for The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater while I was coloring this, because I'm buddy reading this series with Katie from Katie Can't Read, and I just listened to that book all day on the day that I was doing these pages. So, and Katie answered all of my questions because I literally have no idea what's going on in that series, and she's so helpful. So this is my mood tracker page. It is watermelon themed, and as you can see, I was like testing out the different reds and greens that I had to see like what colors worked together the best. I didn't plan this very well because it comes right after the strawberry page, and I used the exact same color markers. I tried to use different colors, they just didn't look right, they didn't look like watermelons. So this is the same green and the same red I used on the strawberry page, and I should have like maybe put the lemon page in between them or something, because I don't know, it's just a lot of the same color back to back. Here I'm making the box in the middle, and I ended up just writing mood tracker in it. I thought about writing something else, like a quote or something. I just couldn't think of what I wanted to put in it, and because I only wrote mood tracker, the box is like way too big for the words that I wrote in it, I thought about trying to like do something else in the extra space, but I just thought it would look dumb if I did. So I'm not super happy with the way the words and the box turned out. I should have just made the box smaller. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just going with it for now. Maybe I'll think of something as the month goes on, but this is what we have for now. I really like the way it turned out. I think it looks like Harper's dress from the Wizards of Waverly Place like theme song thing. I don't know, if you know what I'm talking about, let me know down below. Maybe I just sound crazy. Because this page is my habit tracker, and on this page I decided to do kiwis. And that was a choice. I don't know what I was thinking. Why did I decide to do kiwis? Why did I make the circles so big? I don't know. It was like the worst decision I ever made. Honestly, like, I think the page itself turned out okay. It was a very, like, trust the process kind of thing, because as I was doing it, I was like, this does not look good. My markers, like, I was coloring a lot in the same spot, and my markers were, like, sort of bleeding through the page at times, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna rip it. And I don't know, it just, like, did not look promising as I was coloring it, but it turned out decent. I don't know. It's not terrible. Also, this page was definitely the most tedious page and the most time-consuming, the most painful for my hand. Just like this page, I have nightmares about this page. So I apologize if like watching it is tedious, because I promise you that filming it and coloring it was tedious. I think like the biggest part is like I tried to color like going out from the center, because like that's sort of the way a kiwi looks, and it just made it really difficult to color like efficiently, and so it just took me a long time. I shouldn't have done so many kiwis, honestly. It's just like overwhelming how many kiwi slices are on this page. I don't like it. Like, I should have not put some in the middle and like wrote something. Like, I realized after I finished that I didn't write habit tracker on the page, which is not like a necessity, but I usually write the thing on the page. And I didn't do that, and I should have, because then I could have saved myself so much time and energy, because I wouldn't have to have colored in like 4 of these kiwi slices. So while we're sitting around waiting for me to finish coloring these kiwis, because I've literally been going for so long, let me know in the comments down below what your favorite fruit is. I think my favorite fruit is actually pineapple, and I didn't do pineapple in these spreads, mostly because I thought it would be hard. But maybe I should have done pineapple instead of kiwi. Maybe it would have turned out better. Okay, mercifully, we're on the last page, and this page is avocados. And I don't think avocados are technically a fruit, but I just said YOLO. They're small anyway, because this is the page that I post like photos, printed photos from the month. So like I try not to take up that much space on these pages, so I have space to put the photos. Also, you saw earlier I pulled out my phone because I use Pinterest for all of my inspiration. I haven't had original thought like ever. All of these ideas and spreads came from Pinterest, and the majority of my spreads come from Pinterest. I don't usually make things up on the spot. So if you were wondering, I'm not that talented. Now, I also didn't outline on this page either, and honestly, in hindsight, I wish I would have, because I think it would have looked better, but also I was just exhausted by this point, and I didn't want to take the time to outline everything. I might still outline it, like, in the future. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, mostly because the green on the insides of the circles of the avocado just doesn't stand out enough. Okay, so here's the final look through of all of my pages. Honestly, I think that they turned out pretty good for the most part. Even the kiwi page doesn't look too terrible. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you're subscribed down below so you don't miss any future Plan With Me's, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!